Hi, okay, so I'm going to show you guys some meal prepping of, it's a flatbread made out of egg and cottage cheese. This can be used for a lot of things. What I'm using it currently for is like egg sandwiches, because I can't eat anything except for like eggs and cheese pretty much. So I've been making egg sandwiches and like pretending like the flatbread is like bread, and then I put like the egg in between with some cheese and whatever seasonings I want to do. I recently had a suggestion of trying to make it kind of like a lasagna noodle, so I might try that this week, but I'm just going to meal prep the flatbread today and show you how I do that. Okay, so we're going to make a flatbread made out of just cottage cheese and eggs, and that's it. And it'll make a flatbread, and it's really not very eggy either, which I absolutely love. I'm gonna fix the camera so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so it's literally just 2 eggs. So 1, 2, 2 eggs, and then then it's also a cup of cottage cheese. I think I have enough in here. I might need a spoon to scoop that out. Alright, so then mix that in there. I'm gonna mix it up. I like to use a whisk. A blender would work really well too. I have an immersion blender. That's the only kind of blender I've got, and I don't feel like digging it out and plugging it in and everything else just to whisk it together. So pretty much just mix it together really well with the whisk. And the chunks from my last time doing this, the chunks melt down, like the chunks of the cottage cheese, they melt. I'm also going to add a Mrs. Dash table blend because I love this seasoning. It gives it a really good seasoning. I'm just going to kind of season it however much I want. That looks good to me. Mix it some more. And then you're just going to pour it onto a cookie sheet that's got parchment paper on it, and I'll show you that in just a second. So after whisking it and seeing the consistency, it was still really thick. I don't know if it's a different type of cottage cheese because I got a different kind of cottage cheese this time or not. So I went ahead and decided to blend it. So this is what it looks like blended on blender. So I just blended it really good together. And then I'm going to put it on my baking sheet, which has parchment paper, and I'm going to spread that out, and then we're going to put it in the oven. So I'll show you that in just a second. So then we're just going to take that and we're just going to spread it out really good. You don't want it to be too chunky because then I've discovered it doesn't it doesn't set well. I'm going to scrape this out of here. My son took my tripod back. Okay, so spread that all out. Sorry for the weird shadows. My window's leaving shadows on my food, but I spread that all out. And we're gonna put it in the oven, and it cooks for 40 minutes on, it's 350. That's where we're gonna go. So 350 for 40 minutes, and then I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. All right, here's how it ends up looking. And you can just slice it into pieces. Maybe if I can do it, you know, straight. Anyways, slice it into pieces, make it into like bread slices is what I do. I usually do about 6. And voila, we have flatbread. It's a little bit more brown right here than what I want, so I'll probably cut those pieces off. But the rest of this is just soft enough that it's like bread. There we go. There they are, all cut up. Let's see. It works like a bread. Not real eggy tasting or anything. And I can just put whatever on top or in between. I usually do, like right now I've just been doing egg sandwiches, but I get to start on Friday, I get to start deli meats. So I probably will do like meat in between and stuff. So we'll see, but that's how it works.